We live. We are here. We are moving. We are good to go. Cool beans, ready, rocking and rolling. It's 7 o'clock. We're not wasting any time tonight. I'm super excited. I was thinking, I was thinking about this call, and this is one of, in my opinion, yesterday was important, right? These 2 days right here, the PS3 training, the launch training, these are two massively important calls. But people really don't take the second call seriously, right? We had 60 plus on the first call. We're chilling around 25 to 30 on this call. But in life, right, you only live once. In network marketing, you only launch once. There should be triple the amount of people on this call, because launching is the activity that sets up and determines the success of your business. It is the activity that determines the success of your business. I love being able to compare our industry to traditional business, corporate, different types of climbing up the ladders. Because once you can understand it from a perspective we're all used to, you can understand the importance of what we have here, right? So let's do a couple examples. Let's say that you hired, right? You own the busiest McDonald's in Chicago, and you have some of the most drive-through traffic of any Chicago McDonald's, right? If you hired a new window person, the person who's listening to the orders, taking the orders, having people go through the drive-through, would you hire them in day one, let them work by themselves? Probably not. Let's say you live in Chicago, you live in Illinois, right? January 1st, recreational marijuana became about, dispensaries that were typically medical before switched over recreational. Do you believe that they hired employees and on January 1st said, good luck? Or do you think they put them through a month or two worth of training, exams, studying the different strands, understanding how to work with customers, understanding how to handle insurance, right? Let's look at coaching. Do you get hired on as a high school coach without going through any certificate courses or without any playing experience in the past? The launch is so important, because when you treat the launch as if you're hiring a new employee, you are going to find yourself having so much more success, right? So much more success, because we spend all the time, and guys, I'm sorry, we're jumping right into this, right? I know we were already all vibing out. We were already all vibing out and playing the music before this call, but we're jumping right in because half of you are only on this call because you want the announcement at the end. The other half, you really want to learn how to launch, and the people watching the recording, I hope this is beneficial to you, and it should be. So, right, we spend all this time prospecting, building up our pipeline, messaging people on social media, calling our friends, families, coworkers, acquaintances, and et cetera, right? But once they're in, we leave them hanging. We don't properly take care of them. And therefore, they leave. Because in this business, it's not a sign-up business, right? It's not a sign-up business, right? This is something where you're building a community of like-minded individuals. I had a webinar today, and the person was enthralled, loved the company, but thought that the fact that there was a community that he was able to plug into and know that if he invited friends who are interested in this too, they would be taken care of, blew him away. When you get someone launched in this business, they are your responsibility. If you're willing to receive the residual income, if you're willing to receive the $35 or the $10 or the $5, for the rank up bonuses and different things like that, you must be willing to help that person. Now, what we had in the past was a website. We're at a Google Doc right now due to some situations, and a lot of that's going to change. Y'all are going to hear about it a little bit from the announcement tonight, but it's still automated. So the goal that Mike and I had, and this is just a little side tangent, and it's a good understanding for you, was that whether we had one person a day or 1,000 people a day sign up, they would all receive the same launch. They would all receive the same information. That the goal was, even if you got signed up by a rock, which means you got signed up by a dumb person, right? You still have the blueprint to become successful. Now, where is the issue in automation, right? Where is the issue? It's great. There's positives, but no one likes to talk about the negative. And sometimes we don't face the negative because it requires us to begin to start doing work, right? It begins us to, network marketing, right? Actually helping our people. So what I tell people all the time is, you must treat each and every single person as if you're launching your sibling into this business, as in you're launching your parent into this business, as in you're launching your best friend into this business. Every person that joins this business must be taken care of at that high caliber. Now, what I was getting to with that negative part is you must understand, and if you're by the way, if you're brand new on this call, this is amazing for you, because this is just showing how seriously as leadership we take the launch process. Leaders, if you're caught off guard by how serious we're taking the launch process, I can almost guarantee the retention's not that high, right? I can almost guarantee people are confused. People don't know what to do. They don't understand the next steps. They don't know how to plug into the system. And that's why we're here today. This is something we're going to do every single month, because this training is extremely, extremely important. Extremely important. Trust me. So, what's the negative part? Is the overwhelming majority of individuals, 94 or 96% of people, right, or 95% of people grow up in an employee mindset. When someone joins IAM Mastery Academy, or they join your traditional business, right, they join as an employee. They do not join as an entrepreneur. Even entrepreneurs who join this business, if they want to become successful, they must realize that everything they know is irrelevant and must become a student. When I sign someone up to this business, I don't treat them as an entrepreneur. I treat them as an employee. I give tasks and ask for a reply of completion, because I know that communication is a better guidance than here's a sheet of paper, good luck. And if I can show them how to have that conversation with the person that they actually, introduce to this company, now we can create duplication. Now there's a relationship. Now there's retention. Now there's a sense of feeling, a sense of ownership, a sense of community, a sense of mentorship between mentee and mentor, right? So what I love about our launch is it's very, very simple. What can be frustrating sometimes is it's not utilized, right? So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to keep this simple. We're probably only going to be on this call for maybe 10, 15 minutes. And I'm going to break down how to properly set up the launch. And guys, another important thing before I share my screen and we dive super deep into this is it comes down to expectation. It comes down to expectation. I normalize my conversation. When I say, hey, in my team, the blueprint is you're done with the academy, the sniper course, your broker, and the 365 no 9 to 5 within 21 days. That's 1 hour a day worth of work. That's under part-time. That's what the basic level of students are doing. Most people make it a goal to be done in 2 weeks because they want to start seeing results in their first or second month, right? So it's the expectation. I always say the majority of my organization, the overwhelming majority of my organization, especially after watching the first 5 hours of the academy, wants to go customer 2 and free. I normalize. What you normalize becomes truth. So if you begin to tell people, hey, don't worry about 2 and free. It's not that big of a deal. You can do it a couple months from now. They're never going to do it, right? And something that is important to understand, and this is how I look at people in the business. If someone is not customer 2 and free or platinum 150, I am still recruiting you. You are not in the business yet. Now, it's not that I don't love you. It's not that you're not part of QC. It's not that you're not part of the family. You're not part of Trade House. It's just I don't consider that you have taken this all in. I don't consider that you've taken this seriously. I don't think that you've realized what's in front of you. Because when you see what I see, you do what I do. If you understand the power of what you have, you'll tell the world about it, right? You find in high school, you find the answer sheet to a test, right? You tell all your best friends, right? You find a great pre-workout for all my gym junkies, right? You share it with your best friends. You find an amazing new taco shop. You share it with your best friends. When people truly believe in something, they talk about it. Just because someone has signed up doesn't truly mean that they believe in what we're doing. They're just testing it out. Someone's true test of belief is their excitement to tell the person next to them, because now they believe their vision. Now they believe their vision, because the moment I tell Kendra, the moment I tell Alana, the moment I tell Jacob, that means that I know where I'm going. And when I know where I'm going, right, I have a high level of belief, which creates a high level of confidence, which thus creates a high level of influence, which thus creates a high level of results, right? So that is something that's super important. So you have to launch your team properly. You have to put them in the mindset. You are the person that is going to determine how quickly they become successful. You are responsible. Why is, this North Carolina team isn't better than any of the other teams, right? But why is the North Carolina team popping new 4- and 5-figure traders every single day? Why is their team always hitting 2 and 3? Why is their chat always extremely active? Because they set the expectation and they launch every single person one-on-one. Every person that comes in knows what the group chat's like. They know the community, they know the vision, they know the blueprint. And they do not leave the conversation till that person knows what it is, knows that it works, and knows how to use it. Knows what it is, knows that it works, and knows how to use it. Right? Massive shout out to them. I think personally that team is one of the best launchers. Another phenomenal launcher is Nancy. She sets accountability, expectation. There is tons of amazing launchers in this organization that I have seen. I can name all of them, right? But the people that are seeing the most growth right now and the highest levels of retention are those who are properly launching, right? So we spent 12 minutes. I wanted to spend 12 minutes expressing the importance of this information. The importance of this information. Because it doesn't matter if you get someone in the business. You did not change their life. You did not make an impact. All you did was open up a door for them. You must be the one with the fast flashlight that helps them navigate through their journey, right? So you have to take this seriously. Please do not do PS3. Do not go to your Instagram. Do not call your list if you are not willing to learn how to launch. And you don't even have to launch in the beginning. That's what mentors are for. Say you're brand new. You don't know how to launch. It's okay. That's what your mentors are for. That's what your quote unquote sponsor, your upline is for, right? It's for them to show you, right? Because in the beginning, you're going to watch me do it. You're not going to do anything. You're going to watch me do it. Then after you see me do it enough, you're going to do it and I'm going to watch you. And once I've seen you do it, now you're going to do it by yourself and then become the person that's doing it for someone else, right? It's going to duplicate through the lines. It's going to build depth. So let's jump into this. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to chat about this a little bit. I'm not going to, I want to go over something that I find really important in this launch. And this is a self-explanatory launch. Anyone that reads this will understand. But one thing that I've noticed, bless you. One thing that I've noticed is when this is actually, slowly walked through with someone before they begin, it creates a higher level of understanding and excitement, because now you're allowed, right? You have the ability to, raise the level of belief, raise the level of excitement, edify certain activities. You can really guide their first 24 to 72 hours if you just hop on the phone and talk about this, hop on a quick Zoom call. I do this every single time. When I have someone closing on a 3-way call, I spend the last 5 to 10 minutes going over the launch with them so they know exactly what to do before we have our private game planning call 48 hours later. So let's look at this step by step. The first step is someone signs up, right? They take the link, they sign up, you get the email notification, new customer, congratulations. Part number 2 is you send them this link, right? I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys. I don't want y'all to edit it. Copy, done. Put this in the chat. You can share this with your leaders, share this with the team. Majority of you should already have this. If not, there you go. Stay on the webinar with someone, right? So many people are like, oh, they signed up. I'm done. I don't have to work with them anymore. Job's done. No, stay that extra 10 minutes and break it down. So what I'm going to do for you guys is quickly break down how I explain what this launch sheet is, how I explain what each and every step is, and then tell you exactly what I do 1 to 2 days later after they begin it. Now, something that is important to mention when you're launching someone is that they are not going to complete this launch document. This launch document right here is a 30-day game plan. This is a 30-day game plan. That is it. This needs to be completed in 30 days. It should take no longer. It can take less, but it should take no longer, right? So what I love about this is, what I say is that, hey man, so this is the launch. I'll talk to you guys I'm going to talk to you directly is if I'm talking to Snarky over here. He just got launched, right? He's ready to go. I'm going to say, Snarky, this is our launch document, man. I'm just super excited for you. Welcome to the family. One thing that we do is we like to expand the minds of the people we work with, because with this opportunity, with this solution, the outcome is endless. It's unlimited. You can do whatever you want to do with this. So one thing we love to do is have you watch this quick video before you begin anything else. Watch this quick video, expand your mind, and write down 3 to 5 goals that you want to accomplish with this company and with this community. And then once we get started, once we have our launch call in about 2 to 3 days, depending on when we schedule it, I would love to hear those goals that you wrote down. Now, in the beginning, this can seem like a lot, but what I did here was I created a Zoom link. It's 50 minutes long. Click on it. And as you're going through this launch, I'm going to be walking through it with you, right? So this is an amazing video that breaks down the mindset, breaks down the community, breaks down everything you need. So just press play, do it split screen if you have to, or play it from your phone and work on the stuff from your laptop, whatever works best for you. But make sure as you're going through this launch document, you're watching that video along the way. Put a good 60 to 90 minutes aside to be able to work on all this, right? Because you're gonna have to pause the video, you're gonna have to come back, it's gonna be back and forth, but it's gonna be extremely helpful. Now, the first thing you do after you start that video and you go over the mindset is you're going to start downloading the application. MetaTrader 4 is simply just what we press buy and sell on. You can download on your app store, your Android store, it doesn't matter what it is. What I always do is when people download it, I have them, download a nice little fake demo account. You can press buy and sell a couple times, see the money win, see the money lose. Just have some fun with it. Right now, you're not going to understand it, but just play with it like it's a video game. Number 2, you have Telegram. This is our community chat right here. This is where there's a lot of the hype, a lot of the personal development, a lot of the community involvement. You're going to see a lot of self-growth through this chat, and you're going to begin to learn that this is so much more than just yourself. So this is our corporate Telegram. There's tons of corporate announcements. It comes down to weekly meetings with corporate or international conventions, different things like that. You're going to get tons of updates, so please do not mute that one. On top of that, we have our local chat. So go ahead and click on this link. Read the top part. It's very simple. Join our community chat. Join our announcement chat. Like I said, the community chat is what it is. It's self-explanatory. And the announcement chat is where you're going to see webinars. I'm gonna send links in there for webinars that happen throughout the week, pop-up webinars, announcements, different things like that. If you speak Spanish as well, feel free to join the Spanish chat. But if not, depending on where you live, join one of these chats. Now, what's cool about one of these chats is when you join, an overwhelming majority of these people will not be on your team. But since they're in the community and we have a people helping people culture, you're able to use this chat to meet up with people in person, schedule events, hop on the charts with people. So get super involved in here, because the faster you get to actually meet people and build a relationship with people, I personally believe the faster that you're going to cut the learning curve. Now, right after that, you have the Discord. And we already went over this. You saw this when I was breaking everything down for you. But what I love about this is we created a nice little 5-minute YouTube video. So if you don't remember anything that I talked about, please feel free, watch this video. I really recommend it. It's a great breakdown by Zachary Hogan. He's actually the individual that helped create our crypto academy. He runs Bounce Back. So you're really plugged in, right? You're really plugged in. So make sure you understand how that works, because that's where all the trading is going to occur. There's not much trading that happens in Telegram. Sometimes in the private chats there is, but in Discord, it's purely about trading. That's where you're going to get your trade ideas. That's where you're going to have the trading chat. There's going to be another community in there. There's over 2,200 people. So like I said, really just dive into these communities, because that's how I think you're going to get the most experience from this. Now, next is the educational standpoint. So, you're going through the video still. I'm breaking this all down. I just want to do it really, really fast for you so I can, help you understand what you're working on here. So the way we did this is, before you study anything, before you understand anything, we want you to understand the blueprint. we want you to see the long-term vision here. So what we created, if you go ahead and click on the link, everything's tabbed out, right? You can click on these links, save them if you want. We created a trading journal for you. So not only did we create a trading journal, there's a trader's constitution, there's a, the perfect trade setup that you can create. There's your trade journal there. What we did is we created a video as well where we break down how to quit your job in 365 days. Now, it's going to seem a little bit crazy at first, but why we have people watch this video and why it's super important, even if you may not understand it all, is because if you understand that this isn't a get rich quick, but a get rich for sure, you're going to become successful here. And my job isn't to help you make money the first or second month and then you quit because you lose it all. My job is to make sure that you make money forever. So start there. Trust me, it's going to help you so much. Number two, you can open up your broker. If you don't want to open it up right away, wait till later. The demo's fine. But what we did here is we added 2 videos on how to buy Bitcoin and how to actually open up the account with KOT Forex. It's a phenomenal broker, really fast withdrawals. A lot of people in our organization use it. It's not connected to the company. It's not connected to me. It's just a broker that we like to use, and I'm sure you're going to like it as well. Now, before we hop on the next call, right, I want you to have the downloads done, the mindset done, this video that you're watching done, but I want you to start going through some of the basic level academy, right? Some of the basic level academy, the first 5 hours, level 100, level 200, you go to IM Center, you log in, click Academies, go to Forex Learning English, begin to go through those courses because that's going to break down the simplicity of this. Okay, what is a PIP? What's a lot size? How do you execute a trade off your phone? All that. Now, the Trade House course, like I said, that's our private course. Do not worry about doing this right away. I want to hop on another call with you before you start this course so I can break down what the course is and I can talk about the mentorship that follows it. Now, trust me, because I was like this too. You're going to want to hop on the mentorship right away. You're going to want to put $500 into your account and start taking the trades in the Discord. I understand, but please, please, please trust me. Cruise through this education first so you have fundamental understanding of how the market moves, how the market works, what our trading style is. Because if you have a basic level of understanding, it's going to become so much easier for you to make money, especially in month 2, right? Especially in month 2. So that's it. After that, we have your personal development. It's only 6 hours long. These videos are going to really open your mind and expand your mind. I personally believe once your mind's expanded by an idea, it can never go back to normal. It can never go back to normal. So what's cool about this is the first 2 hours is How to Take Charge of Your Life by Jim Rohn. It's a phenomenal introduction to personal development. It really changed the way I thought when I first heard it. And it's kind of a nice little prelude into the following 3 videos. So the second one's an hour long. It just talks about how business in the 21st century is changing. The second one talks about how to actually build this business, do it professionally, and do it in a way that I think, has integrity and building a legacy business. And the last one's GoPro. This is 2 hours long or 3 hours long. This is like the Bible of network marketing. This is going to break down, objections like mindset, how the industry worked. It's a phenomenal personal development. I really recommend while you're driving to work, listen to these videos. While you're laying in bed, listen to these videos. While you're going to the gym, listen to these videos. These are key videos that I will be chatting with you over because this is just, I can't train you on this stuff. This is done by people who've been in the industry for decades, who have made tens of millions of dollars, right? I want you to learn from them and then have us have a discussion about it after. I think it'll be so much more beneficial that way, and it's going to really open your eyes to what we're doing here. Now, last but not least, I recommend just downloading these links, right? This is going to give you instant access. If you see here, I got all my nice little tabs. I save everything, right? So this gets you to the academy. This gets you to your back office. So if you need to add a product or change your payment method or do anything like that, that's where you go. You log in with your username and password. This is your academy. We talked about that, the Trade House Sniper course, access to go live with the educators you should be watching. If you go to Discord and you go to the launch tab, their actual schedule is in that launch tab. So make sure you go check that out as well. It's going to be in the video. Save that to your computer, save it to your phone, put it in your schedule so you know when the educators are going live. Number 5, you have the analysis. TradingView, you're going to learn about this in the academy, so don't worry. If you don't know what it is already, it's fine. This is where you do your analysis. This is where you're going to mark up the charts, and most people are going to instant execute off their phone, right? It's a lot simpler because if you're traveling, you're at work, you're not always able to trade off your laptop while you're at work or you're with family. If you can, mark up on a bigger screen but execute on your phone, it makes life really easy. Forex Factory, and this is where there's economic news. It's typically just fundamentals. Now, we're not a big group on fundamentals, but we do believe that fundamentals is what pushes our technicals. And so it's not going to be super important for you to learn. You don't need to go on there all the time. But as you begin to get into the mentorship, we'll start talking about that more. And then your position size calculator. Now, right now, you're not live trading, but this is going to be something that I recommend playing with, because I don't want you risking more than 2%. And you're going to learn all about this in the education. I know it's crazy. I went through really fast, but all this is going to be broken down for you. On top of that, these are just some great people to follow. You know, this is our business account. This is my business partner. Alex Morin is our EVP, pound for pound, the top earner in the world. This is myself. These are my two mentors right here. The number one white earner in the industry, the number two Latino earner in the industry. Caleb, or Cash Cartier, is actually my personal sponsor, one of my people who really got me to where I am today. The Mike Miles, Seven Sources, which is Jordan Trading Coach or Tradehouse LLC. They're just phenomenal human beings who not only created the Tradehouse course, but they also started Go Live. And then Nancy is just an amazing individual who really sets the tone for, I don't want to call it lady bosses, but just like, or even women empowerment, but for just people in the industry who are going next level, right? So follow those people, because as you're, you know, let's say you're sitting on the toilet, right? And you're scrolling through Instagram. At least you're looking at people that are benefiting you, right? You're not looking at the same BS that you're always looking at. Guys, I did that in 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes. That's it. It took 10 minutes to break that down. You see how simple that was? It took 10 minutes to break that down. Go through this document with people. Break it down. Make sure they understand. Get them to say yes. Get them to affirm that they received the information that you're giving them. Now say, okay, cool. Do you think that you can put about 10 hours in the next 2 days? Yeah, I can do 10 hours in the next 2 days. Awesome. So I want you to go through the launch video. I want you to do the downloads. I want you to finish the first 5 hours of the academy. And I want you to start going through some of the personal development. And then I'm going to text you maybe today or tomorrow, and let's find out a time that works for both of our schedules so we can go through this launch together with one of my mentors and create an action plan. So after the first 30 days, you're thriving. You're not someone that just got started and got stuck. That's it. Guys, that's the launch. That's the launch. That's all you have to do. That little 10, 15, 20-minute extra call is what's going to allow that person to understand the skill set. It's what's going to allow that person to go P150 or 2 and 3. It sets the expectation. You notice how, like, I talked about networking. I talked about everything. I just set the expectation that it's normal. Depending on the person, when I'm going through the call, I'll talk about making a list and different things like that, right? Typically, I do that in call number 2, because what happens is their excitement level is up. They began to actually learn some things about Forex or cryptocurrencies. They began to actually learn some things about the industry, and it's still in that 48-hour window of excitement. You have only 48 to 72 hours of an excitement window the moment someone signs up. So you can launch someone jumping off cement, or you can launch someone jumping off a trampoline. You have to decide what you want to do there, right? So take that launch seriously. If you're uncomfortable launching by yourself, get someone on. Have them help you. Have them show you how they do it. I love launching people. Launching people, closing and launching are my 2 favorite things. They're literally my 2 favorite things, because the close, I get to see people's gears move, right? And I get to help someone get started. The launch, I get to actually determine the direction and how far they're going to go, right? So I love those things. Plug me in. That's what I'm here for. I love launching people. Right? I love launching people. If you had someone get started recently and you haven't done this with them, do it with them now. Do it with them right now, right? Maybe not right now, but tonight or tomorrow or this week. Relaunch them. Relaunch yourself. Go through that document and think, okay, can I talk about this? Watch the recording after I post this and find out, can I talk about this, right? Learn this skill set. This is one of the 7 skill sets, right? You have prospecting, you have inviting, you have presenting, you have following up, you have closing, you have launching your newest customer or IBO, and you have promoting. The 7 skill sets. These are the only 7 things you need to be successful in this business. Prospecting, there's a billion people on Facebook. There's millions of people in the city that you live in. There's never a lack of people who want opportunity, right? Inviting, we talked about that. PS3, that's in the warm marketing, cold marketing video. Drop a 7 in the chat. Not yet. Wait. If after I sent out that recording last night, you watched one of the warm or cold marketing videos, and tell the truth. That's okay. I see you. We're going to have a couple people. We're only going to have a couple people, right? Because understanding that there's 7 skill sets is easy. It's actually obtaining all of them and doing the activity required to become a master in this is hard, right? That's the hard part. The easy part is signing up. The hard part's doing the activity that is required after. So that's it. That's the training, guys. I hope that's helpful. Please message me if you have private questions. Let me give you a little bit of an update about what I am going to be doing over the next couple of days. So tomorrow we leave for LA. So Wednesday, the 7th will be in LA. The 8th will be at the San Diego event. The 9th will be in LA. The 10th will be in LA as well. No, the 8th. Okay, 8th LA, 9th San Diego, 10th LA again. The 11th through the 14th will be in Dallas, Texas. The 15th or the 14th through the 17th will be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the surrounding area. If you have people in those areas, get them plugged in with us. We'll get them to an event. We'll do the work for you. Nancy, Mike, and I are not sleeping for the next 10 days. We're going to come back looking like shit. So put us to work, right? Or here, there's an event in San Diego on the 9th. Go to Instagram, geotag San Diego, start prospecting for the event. I'll meet up with them. I'm going to get to San Diego around noon. I'm going to chill at a coffee shop from about noon to 5. I'm going to show up at the event around 6, and the event's going to happen at 7. Luke Longmire and John Guaman are running it. I'll probably speak a little bit as well. Mike will probably speak a little bit as well. Get us plugged in. When we're touring, when you see those schedules, one of the best things in the world that you can do is start prospecting in the areas that we're going to, right? Because on the 18th, we come back, we do an event in Algonquin, Illinois. On the 19th, I'm being taken care of, paid to come speak at an event in Indiana. The 20th, we're going to be most likely in wherever the heck Alan Sanchez lives. Alan, drop where you live. The 21st, that Tuesday, we're going to be in Milwaukee. That Wednesday, we're most likely going to be doing an event where Alan lives. I don't remember where he lives. Hopefully he types it soon. Or Gustavo or Ruben, whoever's in here, doing an event for them because their team is popping off. They put 4 people in today. They're just killing it. All they're doing is just peaking interest, showing the plan, getting people on three-way calls, closing up, tag team, and working together. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. And they're launching amazingly. That's why they're moving. Alan, I think now is 2 people away from Platinum 1000. 2 people away from Platinum 1000. So he's killing it. Super proud of him. Super proud of him. Drop a 369 in the chat for Alan. But, and then after that, we go to Europe, the 27th through March 3rd. We'll be in Europe. We'll be pushing towards London. We'll be building towards London. And that core flyer is going to come out as well. So, guys, tomorrow we have a crazy packed day worth of webinars. A crazy packed day worth of webinars. And this is really the moment y'all been waiting for. So please pay full attention to what I'm talking about. Share my screen one more time here. So can you, oh, no. So, cool. Y'all didn't see shit. Y'all gotta wait. So at 6 o'clock, John Cuevas is doing an advanced Forex webinar. He's been absolutely killing it. I think he did over 20% this week. He's caught like 1,400 pips just off that Bitcoin trade. So if you took that this week, your account should be looking extremely healthy. Webinar number 2, we have another Forex training with Jenna. She goes on every Monday morning, I believe at 5 a.m. Central Time. I have the flyer. Y'all see the flyer. Y'all know what days it is. And then every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Webinar number 3, we have Introduction to Forex with Armando Valencia and Brady Glanquist. These are going to be phenomenal calls, back-to-back trainings, followed by an introduction. These 2 are going to absolutely kill it. And then at 9 o'clock, we are going to have a webinar. And the merch website is going to be launched. So guys, we are officially 1 day, 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 28 seconds from officially having our merch website up. This is going to be just the beginning. at 9 p.m. Central Time. We will have a call to break down how it all works, why we're doing it the way we're doing, where the proceeds are going, who's really in the creative directive side of everything here, the amount of work that's been taken out, or amount of work that's been done. And then we're launching the store at 9:15 p.m. Central Time. Guys, the website, if you want to save it on your computer, is qcfxglobal.com. qcfxglobal.com. I know there's a couple updates are happening. Our website developer is currently making sure that we're able to handle 50 to 100 people doing an order all at the same time between 9:15 and 9:30. So if you type it in on your phone, it may not work because he's fixing up the phone version. But if you type it on your computer, you're going to be good to go. So let me look at the chat and we see what you guys think about this website. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty sexy. Y'all are really, really, really going to love what we have. I'm super excited. So guys, go to qcfxglobal.com. Go hype up the chat. There's 5 items. Go hype up the chat in Telegram. Get people excited. Tell them that if they didn't see the website, they're fucked. They missed out. And that this training was phenomenal. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I got you. I'm super excited for tomorrow. I'm super excited for this month. I'm super excited for this quarter. I'm super excited for 2020. I'm super excited for each and every single one of you. So anything you need, let me know. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm extremely grateful for all of you. I'll see you guys at the top.